it's kind of difficult to play two magic decks against each other when you're each player, and it's also kind of difficult for me to get a real opponent on the channel to play with me. But this is a special Battle the Horde event deck. It's built so that it sort of just runs on autopilot, and you try to defeat it. What it does is it plays 2 free cards a turn, and it's possible for it to start playing more cards depending on if it digs to certain artifacts or not. But yeah, it gets 2 free spells every turn, and you have to try to see if you can beat it. The deck itself doubles as its life total. As you deal damage to it, it'll start discarding cards, and you kill it by running out the entire deck, as well as killing all the creatures that it has in play. It can be really challenging. One thing you get to try and help you beat it is that you get 3 turns that you can play to try and get an early setup against it, and you really need it. I'm also playing a pretty mean deck against it, so we'll see if that will help me. I'm not sure what I'm running in here is even legal in any regulated format. It's a pretty casual deck that I just threw together with some of the meanest stuff I have on hand. You guys have actually seen this deck before. It was used in my Mumble video, the white and black deck. I've modified it a little bit for this matchup because this thing is mean. It really is. It can be tough to beat it, but I'm going to see if I can. Alright, so I get 3 turns to establish a premise on this thing. First, we'll deal out my starting hand, see if I want to keep it. Okay. Yeah, I really think I can get a quick setup with this here. Definitely, okay. This is, actually this might be really easy, because I got this guy, at the beginning of your end step. Opponents have to sacrifice down to 2 creatures, so this will keep the Horde from ever getting more than 2 creatures on me at a time. So actually this is going to be a really easy setup. This is almost going to be too easy. I feel kind of bad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take my first turn. Can't do anything else there, so I'll just move to my second. No land. That's good. Okay, may as well go ahead and target myself with Sign in Blood. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Go down to 18 life. 1 and 2. Yeah, I'm getting a really great setup here. Okay, and I'm at 7 cards on the nose, so I don't have to discard anything. Alright, gonna move to my 3rd turn here. Okay. Let's see. I can bring in Isolated Chapel untapped because I control Swamp. I'm gonna tap that for black mana, and I'm going to play Dark Ritual for 1 black, add 3 black to your mana pool. I'm gonna tap out all 5 of my black mana, and I am going to play, no, not him, Archfiend of Depravity, 5/4 flyer. At opponent's end steps, they have to sacrifice down to 2 creatures. Alright, now it's his turn to start playing against me, so he's going to play a 3/2 with haste, attacks each turn if able, and a 2/2 with haste, attacks each turn if able. So he'll swing at me. I'll definitely block the bigger guy, so he'll die, and this guy will get through, and I'll roll down to 16. Okay, moving to my just going to focus on getting heavy hitters out right now. So I'm going to bring out Discretion Demon. My opponent is going to play. Must be blocked this turn if able. So it played a sorcery and its other spell. Well, that's no biggie. My demons have to block them, but they're still big enough that the first strike doesn't make any difference. So I feel bad having talked up this deck. I thought this was going to be like a nail-biting match, but I really put too much powerful stuff in my deck here. Okay, so Tainted Field can be tapped for colorless mana, or it can be tapped for white or black mana if you control swamp. I control swamps, so that's just dandy. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out Abysmal Persecutor here. He's got a bit of a drawback, but I have a way to remove him here in a little bit, so even though I can't win the game while he's in play, I can just kill him off later. So I'll go ahead and play him, and I'm going to swing with Archfiend. Well, yeah. And that'll deal 5 damage to my opponent, so that'll take 5 cards off the top of the Minotaur deck. Whenever you take cards out, you have to look at them, because sometimes there's rewards for sending things to the graveyard. Nothing there. Alright. It's another young Minotaur. Okay, so it's just another 2 basic Minotaurs here, and they have to attack. My 6/6 demons will eat them up, no problem. Back to my turn. I draw Mortify. I think I'm going to play a Wall of Almonds. 0/4 Defender. When it enters play, I draw a card. I'm running out of room here. Bloodgift Demon, he'll be a good one to play next turn. Not much else I want to do now. I guess I have this as an instant. Yeah, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to swing with all 3 of these. For, let's see, that's 6, 12, 17 damage. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. See, these artifacts, if the Minotaur deck gets to play them, then they get to play additional cards every turn. So if it flipped this over, it would then get to play 3 every turn. Alternatively, if I could send it to the graveyard, I get some kind of reward. In this case, the reward is that I get to draw a card. So I got another Sign in Blood. Let's see if I got any more rewards here. Yes. Each player gains 5 life, so I'm up to 21 now. Camera focus. Let's see. Each player draws a card, get another card. Another swamp. Let's see, do I get... Horde sacrifices 2 Minotaurs. So 2 Minotaurs in play. Here's a board. And each player gains 5 lives, so I'm up to 26. Wow, this is just... I almost feel bad. Alright, so Minotaur's turn. We've got a couple of big guys here. Let's see. This one enters the battlefield tapped. This one has haste, attacks each turn available. So when this one swings for 3, I'm going to block it with Wall of Omens. And 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17. Let's see. Okay, so I only got one, but the reward on this one is that it gets rid of another 7 cards. Put the card anywhere. Put the top 7 cards of Lord's Library into the graveyard. So that's another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And, okay, so move over to the Minotaur's turn. Gets its 2. Okay, so here it got an artifact. So it'll get to play, well, I don't think it'll get to, but in theory it would get to play an additional spell next turn now that it has artifacts out. Okay, so these two guys will swing at me for 6. I'll just take the hit. Cut back to my turn, and, okay, I drew a resurrection card, but, okay, so, alright, I am going to swing with Desecration Demon, and that should be, yeah, that's the rest of it. But running out the deck isn't enough. I also have to kill all their creatures in play, so I'll let it move back to them. They have to attack each turn with Able. They'll swing. I'll block with my creatures. That'll kill them. Now the only thing left is that I cannot win the game with Abysmal Persecutor in play. You can't win the game. Your opponents can't lose the game. So then I'll just tap 3 mana and I will play Vindicate on him, destroy target permanent, and that's game. I really stacked this deck against that opponent, and I feel like that just went by a little